I'm not coming to the frame? Okay. Ready. Welcome, Mr. Prem.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time today. Tell us why are you so interested in naturopathy, natural living? What are the benefits? Why natural living?
See, in last 50 years, if you look at the world, things have changed dramatically. We have gone away from nature in our living, both in terms of our personal life as well as our home. So, the consequence of that is that our body is not at ease, our body and mind is not at ease. And hence, we suffer from diseases. So, whatever we are experiencing today are actually not difficulties, but it is the disease of because the body is not at ease and our mind is not at ease, and we are not living in the natural way, the way our body is actually designed, and consequence of that is this.
Would you like to also share with us what is natural living exactly?
Okay, so when I say natural living, it basically encompasses all walk of life. It encompasses all aspects of our home. For example, how we eat and what we eat, what we drink and how we drink it, how we sleep, even how we take bath. All these aspects are important. Even how do we do conversation with our children, how do we our conversation with our parents. So all these aspects are variation from natural living. In case we are having this in variation with the natural living, this is what it means. I give you an example. Say for example, today it's a very common practice that you go into any dinner or lunch, the fruits are served after the food as dessert. Now fundamentally, if you do that, it is a wrong way of eating fruits. On one hand, we feel that we are eating a lot of fruits, but actually that instead of doing any good to us, it does a lot of harm to us.
Right. Would you also like to share how do we incorporate natural living in our daily lives?
Okay, let me first explain the process, what we do at natural living.
Okay.
Natural living, we basically, those people who are seeking for natural living, we have come up with some program. And in this program, we basically first assess how far you have gone away from natural living, both in terms of your own personal lifestyle as well as in terms of your home. Once we make an assessment of your personal lifestyle and your home, then we have repeated intervention in terms of the experience by an experienced natural living person, and that person will tell you what modification you should do, and keeping in view the constraint of your job, keeping in view the constraint of the city in which you are living, a lot can be done. And then you start to follow it, and as and when surely there will be some benefit that will come, and that benefit will motivate you further. So by that thing, the process is sustained. So there is a repeated intervention. First is the assessment. So basically, fundamentally, if you look at it, there are 3 steps. First is an assessment of your lifestyle and your style of your home. Second thing is intervention by the natural living experienced person and an expert. Will make an assessment that how you can come back to natural living and to what extent you can come back to natural living. And third thing is you will experience some benefit, and once you experience benefits, your motivation level goes up, and then you become more keen to adopt to natural living, and then you are willing to change your lifestyle systematically. In addition to that, we also have awareness program on natural living, and then we expose the seeker to the awareness program for natural living.
So it starts with assessment, intervention, and then you experience the benefits. So is it for all age groups?
Yes, it depends, because you see what happens when we are born, our body is close to nature. So what happens while we are in the mother's womb, then it is very close to nature. But as soon as we come out, the deviation starts. So it takes time for us to deviate. But in case we don't deviate, then definitely right from the childhood, we are better off. So the question here is that to what extent and at what stage in life you feel that you are in trouble. If you are in trouble, the normal human psychology is don't seek for any benefit. So our human mind is trained to look for easy way out. So of course, natural living is applicable for all. I mean, I will say from all ages. But the question is, when it gets aggravated, then the intervention is definitely required in a much more effective way.
Would you also like to share with our viewers in your experience, has naturopathy or natural living helped anybody in the past? Can you share a case study or an example?
Natural living has helped tremendously, and I know personally. First of all, it has helped me personally. So I see, for example, at this age of 63, I find myself under good health, without any like blood pressure, without any diabetes, without any cholesterol problems, and I always attribute it to natural living. And the second thing is, many of my friends who has gone into natural living has experienced significant benefit in terms of their blood pressure, in terms of their diabetes, in terms of their cholesterol level within a period of 3 to 6 months. So many of them are from Singapore, many of them are from India. Many has gone into a naturopathy path, but then the question here is that when you go into a naturopathy path, you cannot continue with your daily, requirement of life. So the whole idea and our differentiator is, in that case, we bring natural living and the consultation for natural living into your home, and while it is into your lifestyle, for your lifestyle, and it is very personalized for you. Whereas if you go to a naturopathy park or something like that, there you are following a system which is designed for them, and that many times cannot be sustained for a long time. So you have the effect, positive effect for it for 10 days while you are there, and then it is sustained for a period of like 1 or 2 months. After that it starts to sort of peter out. But whereas in this case, the differentiator is because of the repeated interventions. So you come to a stage where your own motivation becomes very strong.
So you're saying you're the best example to give when it comes to naturopathy and natural living?
Yes, I mean, myself is an example, as well as some of my close friends. They are, have changed their lifestyle significantly, and some of the changes are very, very simple. It is just basically, and the body starts responding very quickly.
So if our viewers need to contact you to learn more about the program, how can they reach you? Is there an email?
Yeah, they can go to our email, and also they can go to our website, naturalliving.com, and contact at naturalliving.com. They can, either way they can contact us.
Thank you.
Thank you.